I've created a tier list for the Amazing Spider-Man game suits. I'm going to be ranking all 12 of these. I think the game is actually really fun, and I've been playing it a lot. I haven't gotten all the suits just yet. However, we're going to be looking at all the suits here thanks to this YouTube channel as well, called CJR Gaming. So let's look at the very first suit here, which is the default Amazing suit. And this default suit actually does have a difference. It has a belt attached to the front, which I think is actually a really cool addition to the Amazing Spider-Man suit. I think that that actually works quite well and genuinely suits the suit, no pun intended. I think that this is definitely a huge improvement, and it's a very cool little sort of Easter egg, it feels like, because this game was set between the Amazing Spider-Man 1 movie and the Amazing Spider-Man 2, so it's almost like Peter just added some extra bits in his belt to have like web shooters and extra fluid and things like that, which is really cool. So this one's actually like probably not the best on. It's kind of hard to tell. It's like, yeah, I might put it up there in the best, you know. I'm a sucker for it. I think it's pretty cool. But this tier list will also be in the description, so make sure to go, you know, make one of yourself. So, you know, I decided to make my own here because there wasn't any, which is pretty interesting actually. Now, you know that this is the suit that he puts on when he goes to look for the Uncle Ben killer, right? And it's just like a really simple outfit. He's just got a mask on, he's got some glasses, like a beanie, and like a jacket. It's just very, you know, put together. And I don't know, man, I'm not really a fan of this one, and I haven't really been. I think it's like when you start off watching the Raimi movies and you see that suit that he comes up with, like, well, not Raimi, but, you know, that homemade suit that Toby Spider-Man comes up with. It's just such a breath of fresh air and looks really cool, that this one kind of just feels lazy in comparison. But at the same time, I don't think bro had time to really make a suit. He was just on a mission. So in terms of like story, it makes sense, but the design just isn't there for me. So I gotta put this one in the worst. Like, I feel bad for it, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. Now we have the default suit without the belt, and this one is always peak for me. I've always loved the Amazing Spider-Man suit 100%. This suit is just so good. Like, if you look at the lenses there, they look genuinely amazing. I love the lenses on this suit. It's very different. Same thing with the logo. It's a completely like all split apart, and I think that that really works to the suit's strength, because it doesn't shy away from all the segmentations and, you know, all the split bits on the suit, and it, like, that works really well. And then the texture as well, it looks like a basketball, but I think that kind of works, and it would give him a bit more of a, I guess, kind of armor if he took damage. But, you know, the suit kind of got ripped apart by the lizard, who was a menace, you know. So there we go. That second Amazing suit goes straight up there like that. I absolutely love this suit, so it's got to go in the best suits tier list. Now the next one we have is actually the Future Foundation suit, or rather, you know what, we might as well just go in the order of things. So we've got the new black suit here, and this is pretty much the Amazing Spider-Man's version of the Symbiote suit, and I think this is really cool. I mean, all it is just like, you know, the suit's just black and then all the rest of the bits of it are white. But this is such a cool design. I feel like, obviously it's just a reskin, right? But it genuinely looks really cool and works really well. And back in the day, like during 2012 to like, you know, 2014, we were all going crazy for this, because oh my god, is he gonna get the symbiote suit in Amazing Spider-Man 2 or beyond? He didn't, you know. There was no extra movies after Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I'd always love to see like Andrew Garfield's version of the symbiote story arc, especially because the grief and trauma that Spider-Man went through, like he stopped holding back. We saw a bit of that in No Way Home, and it would have been really cool to just be able to explore that in the future, but unfortunately we don't have anything just yet. But this suit is just so damn good. It's so clean, and I mean, dude, oh man, I gotta just put it up there, right? Like, you've got so far 3 amazing suits in S tier. I'm a bit, you know, I don't know, man. I just really like it a lot. I might put the belt one in good. Like, I mean, it adds a lot to it, but I don't want to have too many suits in the best tier, okay? Then the next one is actually, oh boy, it's the cross-species Spider-Man, and this one is so gross, but it is so cool. So if you don't know, in the game, you know, the whole cross-species thing is the entire plot of the story, and Gwen and a lot of scientists get infected and they start turning into these cross-species hybrids. And here we've got like a cross-species Spider-Man, so it's almost like Spider-Man's already seen as a cross-species in this game, but imagine if he got like that infection, or he got reinfected and then he started turning into like a half spider, you know, Spider-Man type thing. And it is so gross to see, but I think this is really cool and it looks great. Like, it really does. I love the face, especially. That is just crazy. You can see his eyeballs there, and then you've got all the spider ones there. Like, it's such a cool body horror type thing. I'm a huge fan of this, so like, this is a no-brainer for me. That's like S tier just for the creativity in terms of the suit. I think it's very creative. It looks fantastic. Genuinely looks awesome, right? Like, what more can I say? Then we have the Scarlet Spider 2012 suit. And Scarlet Spider is one of those suits that I can never hate. It always looks good. Scarlet Spider, like, every damn time just looks fantastic. I mean, look at this. Look at the actual textures on the suit and the lenses. I love the logo. I actually really like how big the lenses are on this suit. I think that works to the suit's strength. The emblem is really nice too. Like, the textures are really good. I know it's like hard to see because of the video compression, but it genuinely looks super nice. And I think Scarlet Spider should definitely be utilized more. We haven't seen this guy in live action yet, which is crazy to me, considering the Clone Saga and everything. We haven't seen Ben Reilly. We haven't seen any of the clone boys, so I would absolutely love to see a take in live action. I think, like, if this is what he would look like in the Amazing Spider-Man universe, you know, I dig it. It feels very classic. So, you know, I've got to put this one in S tier as well. I'm sorry, it's just it's a banger of a suit. Like, what can I say? Then the next one, this one's kind of controversial actually. So this is the classic suit as it's called in the game, but it's actually the webbed Raimi suit DLC. And I think this one was exclusive to PS3, but then it was also, like, you can mod it on PC, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, but this suit was lost in translation. It was lost in translation. The only cool thing I actually really like about this suit, and I'm probably gonna get crucified in the comments, is the lenses, because they changed up the lenses to kind of have that Amazing Spider-Man sort of, like, I guess, lens, right? Like the yellow. But look at how weird the shape is. It kind of works, but the webbing isn't raised at all, and neither is the logo. I don't think the technology was good. Well, actually, no, that's false. I just don't think there's enough effort to put into this, but at the same time, I think it's cool that they at least thought about it and added this, so you could play as the, you know, Raimi suit Spider-Man if you wanted to. Oh, but it's such a downgrade when you look at everything else that we've got, and even the previous games, because, like, there's no raised webbing at all. It is just really gross to look at. It's like the only redeeming quality of it is the actual lenses, at least to me, but it's one of the worst suits in the game, like 100%. And I hate saying that, I really do, but it is what it is. And then we go, see, look at it here, man. Like, there's no raised webbing at all. It warps. It is just awful. Then we've got the Raimi Symbiote suit here, and again, it's the same issues. It's the exact same issues. Like, the lenses I like because it looks menacing. I like the reflections there. Like, for 2012, this would have been mind-blowing, right? You're sitting there playing on a PS3, and you're just like, yo, this looks fantastic, right? But this is the best the graphics get. So this is on PC, and that's the thing about this, right? Like, this is it's so warped, the emblem. Like, I like the huge emblem, but everything's just so stretched and out of proportions. I sound like such a suit critic, but when you've got, like, just one-to-one Raimi suit in terms of recreation, this isn't it. But if you look at it as a standalone Amazing Spider-Man, like, suit that maybe this Spidey would make or something, like, yeah, I could see it. but he puts in a lot of time and care into his suits, and this just not having raised webbing is just like, damn. You know, it's just not the best. So that's unfortunate here as well. I really do like the suit, like overall in terms of the actual Raimi symbiote suit, but here it just doesn't look that good, man. Like it looks good, but at the same time, when I look at everything else, I really can't ignore it. So I like it a bit better, but it's like, I guess it's okay. I don't know. Like, I can't bring myself to hate this suit no matter what it looks like. Then we have the... Oh yeah, I already did the Vigilante suit. Then we've got the Future Foundation suit. And this suit I've always liked. Like, especially in this game, I think it looks fantastic. Especially because, like, if you look at the lenses, they look really, really nice. I love the sleekness of these, yet the reflections are nice. You know, probably getting crucified for this, but I prefer this one to the Insomniac one because I don't really like the bulging lenses on that one, but this one I do like a lot. You know, you can't really hate the Future Foundation suit. It's really, really cool. It's always nice. It's a cool blend of black and white, and it just looks super sleek at the same time. It's just such a cool suit overall. Like, it's just hard to, you know, how do you hate this suit, man? It's just impossible. So yeah, let's smack this into good suits. I'll put it there for now. Like, obviously I want to put it into S rank, but I might, you know. Then the next suit is the Negative Zone suit, and I'm gonna say, like, it's such a missed opportunity with this suit, because the Negative suit, it looks fantastic. Like, I absolutely adore this suit. I mean, like, if you look at it here, you can see the huge lenses, right? Like, huge lenses look friggin' amazing, right? Logo looks amazing. I'm sure there's mods to turn this into like a regular plastic suit, but the fact that we don't have a regular plastic suit, this suit, is crazy to me. This would have been so awesome to have, especially for the like comic book lovers like myself and everyone else in the comments. This would have been so cool, but unfortunately this is the closest that we can get. And then you can see that back emblem as well. It just looks so nice, man. Even the textures and everything, you could see, like, even the webbing looks so much better than the Raimi suits in this game. And it's definitely crazy that this wasn't a classic suit. So I have to put this one into like good / okay. And the only reason I'm putting it into okay is because it didn't have the classic thing. Or yeah, I'm gonna put it into good because it is a good suit, but you know, it's not the best. Then we have the Big Time suit, and I've always loved this suit. In every single universe, I will always love this suit. And here especially, like, first of all, one of the biggest things that's really different to all the other ones is the lenses. The lenses look very sharp and they're huge as well, which looks super nice. At least to me, I'm just such a fan of this. I absolutely love the textures on here and the glowing. The glowing effect looks really good at night as well. Like, I think this is just one of the best suits in this game, especially, like, for how much, like, I feel like if they put as much effort into all the other suits like this one, we would have had, like, the Raimi suit looking nice and all the other suits. But I think, like, they just had certain suits that they really cooked with, and then other ones that they really didn't, which is kind of funny and yet unfortunate. But like I said, it is what it is with this suit. You know, this one goes straight up into best suits, and then of course, you know, you've got the party hat here, which is the final one, and this one I'm pretty sure you unlocked for a like anniversary for Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. I think, like, it's just any time if you play the game during August or something like that. And then this one, you know, what could I say? I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't put this one into either good or best. So there we go, man. This is my tier list for the Amazing Spider-Man 2012 game. Links in the description for this, so you can go do it yourself, and then, you know, tweet it at me. Links in the description for that as well. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this. Have a wonderful day. Peace.